Hey, what's up you guys? So in today's video, I'm going to continue the sort of segment that I started on Galactic Gods channel, where I'm going to talk about some banned spell cards that could come off the ban list, in theory. If you haven't seen the original video, there will be a link to it, but yeah, I just uploaded it on Galactic Gods channel. Basically, I was talking about banned Yu-Gi-Oh! Monsters that could possibly come back and fit within the format. Not entirely sure if I'm completely right, feel free to disagree, but just my opinion. So, today we're going to talk about some of the banned spells that could come back, and I think this will be interesting because there aren't actually that many spells. Most of the spells are pretty broken, and spells to me are harder to bring back than monsters because they're just so easy to play. So, I don't know, but we'll see. Here we go. So the first spell is Cold Wave. The reason why I think this card could come back, and I know it's a pretty harsh card, but unlike things like Heavy Storm, this card's actually been at like 2 and 3 and stuff on ban lists for pre-2010 or whatever. So the thing about Cold Wave, yes, it locks you out of spells and traps, but something that's different about the game than before is that monster effects are more prevalent. Basically, you can fight back with just monster effects. You don't necessarily need your spells, you don't necessarily need your traps. Second of all, there are a lot of hand traps to stop the destructive plays that would usually follow from a Cold Wave. So whereas in the past, it'd be like Cold Wave Cat, or Cold Wave Hyunlei, or Cold Wave Gazaris, and Gladiator Beast, Cold Wave Black Rose. Today, there's Effect Veiler. You can Veiler most of these cards. You can Swift Scarecrow to save yourself from OTKs. I just feel like there are a lot more outs and options, and a lot more stuff these days is chainable. You know, breakthrough skills and compulse, like, I don't know. I mean, like, since there are less spells and traps in the game that are, like, usable, since we've lost access to a lot of our key traps, I don't feel like Cold Wave would even mean as much as it did before. I mean, yes, the card's still broken, and, you know, this would only be assuming it goes to 1. But still, I don't think the Cold Wave would be so game-breaking that it couldn't possibly come back to 1 and maybe fit within the format. We'll see. The next card is Dragon Ravine. So this is sort of a Dragoonity thing. I'm not a Dragoonity fan nor a Dragoonity player, well, obviously. But I do think that Dragon Ravine could come back, even if it's just to 1. A lot of people have expressed that they want the card back because it's kind of one of those unfair situations where an archetype support card was broken or well used in a deck that wasn't really even that archetype. So, you know, you guys remember the Dragon Ruler deck from September 2013, the one where it just got out of hand. Ravine was pitching too much stuff, and then blah blah, getting Corsesca. Well, I think that at 1, this card could be more than workable. Yes, Konami's released substitutes for it, like Dragon Shrine, but any Dragoonity player can tell you it's not the same. And I mean, I've always been an advocate of just banning the Dragon Rulers. I think that if they were banned, then this card could more than easily come back to 2 or 3. But even at 1, I think would be good, just so that Dragoonity players could have some kind of way to run their deck, even if they had to run like multiple terraformings or something just to get to it quickly. I mean, I don't know, it's an archetype specific card is what it should have been, but I think it could come back in the format and work. What do you guys think? I mean, it's broken, but you know, I don't think it's that broken. So the next card is Pot of Greed. This is going to be a controversial one. I feel like Pot of Greed's been gone on the ban list for so long that Konami's just kind of forgotten that it's on that list. I mean, well, I mean, they know, but like, if Pot of Greed were just at 1, every deck would run it. So it's not unfair in that way. Like, it's not something that only one deck can abuse. And also, compared to before it got banned, there's so many more free +1 cards in the game already. Like, yes, Pot of Greed's broken because it's just a play and profit card, but the thing is, it's only a +1. And nowadays, do you know how many just cards we can just play and plus off of? Tenki and Tour Guide, and just like, there are loads of play and profit cards that pretty much just scream, draw something for free, or search something for free, or special summon something for free. I mean, like, would it really be that bad to have a single pot of, like, greed? I mean, it's not like it's really recyclable. Yes, Magician of Faith is around, but who's using that. So I don't think it would be that bad. I mean, like, you're just drawing a card. If I'm missing some crazy combo, please let me know. But I mean, like I said, every deck could run this, so I don't see how awful it could really be. What do you guys think? And the last card is another super controversial one that I'm gonna get loads of flaming for. There's actually Spellbook of Judgment. So I know you guys are like, oh, click away. But the thing about Spellbook of Judgment to me is that, well, when spellbooks were having their prime, I think that the more effective way to hit them would have been to put secrets to one and judgment to one. Now, I'm not like pro spellbook player extraordinaire. Maybe that would have been way more broken way to do things, but I don't know. I mean, like, Spellbook of Judgment, yes, it's unfair, it's loads of pluses, but at one, I just feel like you wouldn't really open with it very often, and if you activated secrets, you would have to be using secrets to search judgment, and if secrets was at 1 and judgment was at 1, then there wouldn't be really very much, like, I mean, there'd be synergy, but like there wouldn't be, you know, looping searches and stuff like that. You'd have to play 3 Spellbook of the Master, but then Spellbook of the Master would be harder to play because you'd only have 1 secrets, and you'd likely open with Master if you're running like 3 or whatever, so it would be kind of complicated. It'd be kind of a little bit tougher to run the deck. And Master can't copy Judgment, so with only 1 Judgment, would it really be that bad? Plus, this is still including the fact that Fate's at 1, so, you know, just how nerfed would, like, how broken would the Spellbook archetype be if they just had 1 Judgment and only 1 Secrets as well, and still the single Fate? I think that it might actually be a better way to balance the deck. That sounds more like a ban list type rant than a something that should come back rant like this video, but I think it could work. I mean, do you guys think that Spellbook of Judgment could come back to 1 and then just have secrets to 1, and maybe that'd be a more fair way to do things? Give spellbooks a broken power card, but a lot less searchability or consistency, or I don't know. Anyways, so what do you guys think of it? Leave comments. And that concludes the banned spell cards that I think could possibly come back. There weren't as many spells as monsters, obviously. A lot of these spells are very just broken for a reason, and a lot of them just can't really come back. I wanted to list Drunade, but then I remembered how many bounceable cards it just could have gotten really out of hand. Phoenix Chain, all that stuff. So that's the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Feel free to disagree with me. Leave comments if you have conflicting thoughts, or if you agree or had just other thoughts. So that's the video. I'll be uploading another one with traps pretty soon. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh content. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.